Aloha, my name is Christina and welcome to day 2 of my Summer Circuit Pilates Series. We'll be jumping straight into it today. Our 3 exercises will be a reverse ab series, bridging, double leg, and single leg, and we'll also be doing a plank with a shoulder tap. So come on down and let's get started. A reverse ab series, I always find that this one is super difficult because the legs are out and we start to bend one knee in at a time. There's a moment where both legs are straight. I feel that's what makes this series the hardest. If you can, hands are behind the head, and as you bend, you're going to twist. So bend and reach, bend and reach. So we'll do that all 3 rounds. Why am I getting up? We're gonna do bridging. So we'll do single leg. It's pretty loud out. We'll do single leg for the first 2, and then we'll do double leg for the second. So today, normally we do this sort of articulating, rolling up, and then rolling back down bridge. Today, we're going to be doing more of a neutral bridge. So I think tailbone down heavy, hips up, and then hips down. So your back is pretty flat. You're just kind of hinging up and down. So first set, we'll do right leg to the sky, up and down, 45 seconds. Second set will be one leg, the opposite leg, sorry. And then third set will be both legs. I feel like that's like a nicer option instead of doing the double leg first. Okay, plank with a shoulder tap. So if this is too much for the wrist, you can just do an elbow plank and just hold the whole 45 seconds or as long as you can hold. If you can, for our full plank, I'm gonna be careful with my toe. We're gonna have the feet a little bit separate today, and then the legs are parallel. You're holding this position and you're tapping the shoulder. Try not to shift too far back and forth. That's like kind of cheating. Okay, here we go. Day 2. Come all the way down to your back. So if you need to drop the head during this series, totally fine. Let's start by lifting the head up nice and high. Both legs reach out. I'm gonna start my timer. Where are you? In 3, 2, and a 1. Start to bend and twist. So there's a moment where both legs are straight. Sometimes I like to kind of squeeze them together. So there's like an inner thigh squeeze and then switch. All right. As always, keep the elbows open just so we're not pulling on the chin. The hands are here to support the weight of the head. This is actually a little bit different because I normally film with my hair down because my hair is so heavy. Now I have it up today because it's dirty. But then it makes it so much heavier on my neck. Keep going. Got about 10 seconds. Exhale, twist, and inhale, reach. Good. Almost there. Nice, last one. And then relax. Okay, going into, I'm going to prop my phone up a little bit just so I can see it. Going into our single leg bridge. I don't think that worked with my phone. We're going to bring it closer. Okay, hands down by the sides, right leg straight up to the sky. Abs are zipped in, use your arms, and then start to lift up and down. So, kind of a neutral bridge. So we're trying not to roll up and down for this one. I feel like it doesn't make as much sense to roll with the single leg. Oh my goodness. Maybe we should have split this up. Instant regret. We're going to do just 45 straight seconds of one leg. So, abs are zipped in. Use your arms, press your shoulders down. Try not to let them round. You want to keep that leg as straight as possible. Reaching that straight up to the ceiling or the sky. Good. Keep going. You got it. Last 5 seconds. Oh my God, this is terrible. This is a terrible idea. One more. And then relax. Okay, take a little moment, hug the knees in. Okay, come on up to sit. You're gonna flip on around for our shoulder taps. Flip over. So if you can, full plank, legs are separated, abs are zipped in, find your lats. Good. And then you're gonna swing the arm across. So as hard as it is, you're trying not to, if you can, move the body. I'm not doing a great job. I'm trying. So it's more about the stability. You're using your abs. You're using your arms. Think about drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Switching back and forth. I even sometimes think about using the glutes to help kind of stabilize. Good. Think about scooping the belly button in and up. Good. Or pulling it up to the sky or the ceiling. Oh my goodness. Almost there. 5 seconds. Good. Last one. And then relax. Okay, good. Take a little moment, stretch it out. Okay, flipping back over, going straight back into our reverse abs. So laying down on the back, curling up high, hands behind the head, legs reach out. Let's start to the left. And switch. So, keeping the elbows open. Whenever we do a twist, I think about pulling the rib cage across. So kind of right rib, left hip, left rib, right hip. Good. So I imagine that we're trying to draw an X across your waist. So we're thinking less about the knee and the elbow, and we're thinking more about the twist from the ribs. Keep going. Oh my goodness. The first round is never that terrible. Good. Second round gets pretty hairy. Awesome. Last one. Now even ourselves out and relax. Hoo-wee. Okay, left leg bridging. Bring my phone a little closer. Arms down by the sides. Good, let's go left leg straight up to the ceiling or the sky. Wrap the waistline, press the arms down. Good, and start to lift up and down. So, squeezing that right glute. Think about wrapping the waistline just so we don't start to arch the back. The more that you can use the abs, core setting, scooping, whatever cue works for you, the less you are likely to dump into the low back. So with this one, squeeze like right where your leg bone and your booty meet, right at that crease. Squeeze to lift. Keep the chest open, keep looking straight up. Unless you're peering at your phone. Good, 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 good. One of these days I'll be big, I'll have an assistant. This will make life so much easier. Good, almost there. Last one, and then relax. Ooh, my glutes are on fire. Okay, come on back up. Coming back over to our shoulder planks. So my wrists, especially because I'm on the grass, are a little funky. So I might switch to knuckles, which I think is actually gonna be a little bit harder. Okay, find your plank. Harder, different. So whenever we're doing this on the knuckles, this is totally up to you. It's less surface area, versus your hand being flat. So it makes it a little bit harder to balance. But for me, it just saves my wrists. Not worth it. Okay, try to find the glutes. Think about using the abs, the obliques, try to stabilize. Oh my goodness. Keep breathing. Oh, I'm starting to sway. Almost there. Last one, and then relax. Okay, take a little moment. You are almost there. This is round 3. We are going to be going back into our reverse abs. All right, here we go. Hands behind the head once you're down. Both legs reach out. Let's start with the right leg. Bend and twist. So your elbows kind of curling up and rotating to the knee. And you're looking out. I've got these beautiful views. There's a bird over me. This is precarious. I love filming outside, but we're dealing with the elements. Back and forth. Keep going. 15 seconds. Good, I can feel my elbows starting to close. Try to keep them open. Take breaks if you need. Almost there. Let's do one more each side, even yourself out. And then relax. Ooh-wee. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit nicer because we're doing double leg bridge. I'm so grateful that we're doing this one last. Press the arms down, press the shoulders down, press both feet down, and then start to hinge the hips up and down. So, hinging at the hip joint, I think tailbone reaches up and down. You're still using the abs here, and then you're trying hard not to arch the back. So, at the top, you should be like one long line from your shoulder, your ribs, your hips, all the way to the knees. Good, I'd rather have it even maybe a little lower versus too high, and then your back starts to arch. Keep the collarbones wide and open. I'm just gonna check our time. Good, you got about 10 seconds. Keep the neck long. Last one. Nice. And then come on back up. All right, We're almost there. You have one more exercise. Ooh, don't stop my timer. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the knuckles if I can. Full plank, scoop the abs in and up, lengthen, good, and start your shoulder taps. So if this is getting to be like way too difficult, you can just drop down to a elbow plank or just hold a regular plank. Back and forth, side to side. Keep the neck long. You're looking straight down at the floor or your mat. I'm like, I'm just really smacking my shoulder here for 20 seconds. I'm gonna switch back to the hands. I'm not doing a great job about not moving my pelvis. Oh, it's hard. Keep going. 5 seconds. Good, let's do one more each shoulder. And then relax, beautiful. Press back into your child's pose. Take a moment. Good, come all the way back up. You made it. Day 2, super fast circuit workouts. I love these. They are quick, especially if you're traveling this summer or you're just like super busy right now. They are under 10 minutes, but they are difficult. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow. Aloha.